these holes does something strange to my camera. This is original raw footage. I have not altered it in any way except cutting some parts. But this is weird. Ancient civilizations around the world believe that crystal skulls emit strange radiation which can cure diseases and, if handled in the wrong way, can cause harm and even death. But researchers have limited themselves to ancient civilizations of North America, like the Mayas, Cherokee, Aztecs, and Navajos, and have never looked at ancient India. Hinduism might have the answer to the mystery.
You see all those birds? Look how those birds are flocking to that pyramid. Okay, you probably didn't notice it because it slips most people's eyes. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. It slips most people's eyes. If you notice, I always go down by this big power station and this big power plant, and you'll see the birds flocking around it. You know, you'll see them flocking to the frequency and the energy and the electricity that is going on. That's because we live in a holographic universe. Okay, we are made up of. Okay, we're made up of like a computer. Okay, is made up of silicone. We're made up of carbon. Okay, and we live inside a machine. Inside this, our brains are computers. Okay, and we live inside a machine. It's just how it is.
Of crystal skulls, because this temple, which is referred to as Kapala Murti Temple, literally means temple of the skull god. So, who is this skull god? There is a specific deity in Hinduism called Kapala Bhairava, who is represented either as a skull or holding a skull, and sometimes even as a skeleton. This deity is known as Siddhipati in Buddhism, and Buddhists believe that wearing the skull mask or dancing in skeleton costumes can end the eternal cycle of life and death. The stone dedicated to this deity is crystal quartz, and both Hindus and Buddhists believe that crystal skulls capable of healing the sick existed.
So there you see the 13 crystal skulls, 12 around, 12 around, 13 in the middle. Okay, and these 13 crystal skulls bring about 13 heavens, right? And which is like a change in our consciousness. And you realize, hey, time is an illusion, okay? And when these 13 crystal skulls can come together, they can actually change the entire world like a light switch. Like I just showed you on that video. What I thought maybe it may be a TR3B, but I'm thinking that it may be just a manifestation of, a triangle, because a triangle is in our nature. Okay. So this knowledge is deep within us. We just gotta find it. Everything. What I'm coming to figure out is you really don't. It's good to read and it's good to learn and stuff like that. But listen, everything that you need is already built in the fabric of you, in the fabric of all this stuff. All of it. This is the 13 heavens, like these 13 crystal skulls, should symbolize a new way of living together on this planet. When we have fully developed and ascended, and basically this whole dream time, This whole dream time, that's what it's about, dreaming and dream time. You know, so seeing the earth as a shimmering web, you know, where everything is connected. See a earth without separation by judgment and greed. We see a earth where people lead themselves with action that comes straight from the heart. We see a new Mother Earth living in harmony with all her children, nurtured and being nourished, breathing and giving breath. An earth moving in the natural rhythm of the universe. We're children of the sun. We are children of time. You know, life is a dance. You are the trees, you are the air that you breathe. And we see an earth that has no need for laws to protect them from each other. Just the role of respect alone between everybody. That's the kind of world we want to see.
In ancient times, ancient Indian temples housed several structures made of crystals which were destroyed and looted in the last few centuries. There are at least 13 crystal skulls around the world. There's one in Smithsonian Institution in the US, and there is another one in the British Museum, and more skulls are found in other European countries. Scientists claim that almost all of them are fabrications made in the last 2 centuries. Perhaps the real ancient crystal skulls can be found in India, which could hold the key to this mystery. So, what do you think? Did this temple once house a crystal?
So yeah, the number Eb or EB is the number 12. And I talked to you guys about this already. This is healing and mastership. This is a heart chakra and the element is fire. Okay. This skull is it's, you know, like your skull, like your crystal in your skull is filled with fertility and abundance, because death is only superficial. It bears the abundance of life within itself. And that's all I got to say about that.